See you with another Sunday roast and another one. Big love, Kathy. Thank you so much. Right, chat. Let's go. Oh, we need a lighter. And we need the tripod out the boot. Ah, you guys are... Oh, Roxy's just put it. I was going to say, you guys are slow tonight. Kathy, big love for all the Sunday roasts. Thank you. Big shout out to all the other gifters as well, guys. I always say that at the beginning, throughout and at the end, the best way you guys can show your love and support to me is, of course, being here watching the live, but also just double tapping that screen for us, guys. Get them likes right up there, and we're smashing it. 150,000 likes already. That's immense, guys. It's crazy. Coral, thank you so much for the Sunday roast. Ignored. Wait, what did I ignore? Wait. Put it again, put it again. It's going so fast tonight. You guys are hamming on the comments. Feels like forever. It's been a week. It's been a week since we last did a live. I am by myself. TLC, big love for the lightning bolts. Thank you. Right, guys. Got a little bit of dipping and ducking and diving to do. And then we'll be in. That was weird. Horse Mama, thank you so much for the love yous. Chantel with the lightnings as well, thank you. Amy with the choc chip. Guys, thank you for all your gifts tonight. And here we go. Hey. Thief all over. Right, guys, we're going to lose connection briefly, just as we get up to the top floor. So if it does start buffering or it freezes, just keep refreshing the stream, go out of the stream and come back on, and we should have full signal back very quickly. Right, I am entering very quickly. Right, I am entering. Okay, we're in our favorite room. Right, let me put you guys in the tripod. There we go. So we are back. A few of you guys will recognize this place, especially from this angle. It's a very popular place on our lists of locations we've been to. Yo, Penny, thank you so much for the Sunday roast. And Kathy again as well, thank you. So yeah, really, really good place for activity, and a lot of history behind this place. Now we have had a bad energy here before. I'm not going to call his name out, but a lot of you guys will remember him. He has attacked me before. He hasn't been successful at actually attaching to me, as far as I'm aware. But he has been on a piece of equipment. Spider. So he is here. I can feel him straight away. He is here, same as the last time we came. And we could sense he was here. He is here. I'm just gonna open the tripod, stand a bit. There we go. So I'm just gonna finish my cigarette, compose myself, as the heart seems to be racing as I've walked in. So I'm just gonna calm, compose, and then we'll run through the equipment and we will get started. So the reason, I've seen a couple of comments there, the reason why we're not going to mention him, or I'm not going to mention him, you guys can in the chat, but I'm not mentioning him because he can hear me. And we don't want to call him out, don't want to communicate with him. Although sometimes it can't be helped. But we're going to see how tonight plays out. We're going to see if the women victims can step forward. So Kathy, thank you so much for the Sunday roasts again. You're awesome. Wow, Kathy. Yo, big up Kathy. Guys, can we have a hashtag Kathy in the chat? It's amazing, Kathy. Thank you. Right, guys, let's go through the equipment. Kathy, you're amazing, Kathy. Big up, Kathy. Thank you so much. You're awesome. Right, guys, let's run through the equipment real quick before we begin. So this is a flashing ball, a touch-sensitive flashing ball. We have 6 of these. Now, we place these out around the room, typically in corners or at doorways. And if a spirit wants to touch or move the ball, they will start flashing like so. A very good piece of equipment we like to use to see if the energy can give us the activity we'd like them to do. We ask them to touch the ball and make the presence known. And sometimes we get that with the flashing balls. Now, everybody's stream favourite, here's a couple more balls. We haven't turned them on yet. Now, everybody's stream favourite, of course, Quizzy. Quizzy is a touch-sensitive teddy bear. Let me stand him up. There we go. So he's a touch-sensitive teddy bear, the same as the balls. He's got a sensor in each hand and each leg. So a spirit can touch either his hand or his leg. The ball's going off. Just behind Quizzy there, the only ball that we've actually got turned on. These ones aren't turned on yet. And again, thank you, Spirit. So the way the teddy bear works, chat, is that Spirit can come up, it can touch the hand or the leg of the teddy bear like so, and it'll begin to flash individually on each hand or each leg. Very, very good piece of equipment we like to use. Very good at getting that connectivity and that activity with as well. So that is Quizzy. Quizzy's hands going off there, as well as the ball again. It's amazing straight away. Thank you, Spirit. So the next thing we've got is a K2 meter. His hand's going off again. The ball's still going off. So the K2 meter, as you can see, it's at orange right now. That's because the phone's right above it. At least I think so. It should be anyway. But the way the K2 meter works is it measures electric-magnetic forces in the air. So it's got an LED across the top. It starts at green, goes to orange and then to red. And if it's at an orange and flickering at an orange, which it is doing now, that means there is a presence close to it, a force close to it that it's picking up. Now if it goes to red, that means it's picking up a very strong presence, which it is doing as we get closer to the phone. But once we hold the phone further away, we take a step back, the ball's going off again. But if you guys can see, the K2 meter is on a solid green there. Oh no, it's just flickering green now. So again, another really good piece of equipment for spotting out them energies that are inside the room with us. The ball is still going off. I'm just going to move Quizzy so you guys can see that ball. So we also have a REM pod. So the way this works is we put it down on the ground and it generates its own field around the antenna that we're seeing now. And as you can see, as I got close there, unless it was me, it makes a sound if anything interrupts or breaks that field. If it gets really close, it'll start lighting up on 2 LEDs like so. As you can see, I'm not actually fully touching it there, but if I was to fully touch it, then all 4 LEDs will light up. Now the past couple of times we've used the REM pod, we've actually had the balls going off again. We've actually had some activity with the REM pod. It's been sounding off on us a couple of times. So what we do with the REM pod is we put it at the entrance in the doorway. So if anything walks in or out, then we should be able to pick it up, or the REM pod should sound off and be able to pick it up. Now we also have Quizette, but Quizette does not have a battery, or did we find it? Did we find it in the end or not? I can't remember. I don't think we did we, chat? I don't think we did. But Quizette is basically the same as Quizzy, except she's a REM bear. So the same as the REM pod, she generates a field around her. That ball's not stopping. Generates a field around her, and if something breaks that field, she will sound off. And again, either show 2 LEDs on the paw and a hand, or all 4. But she does a really small field, so that's the reason why we've chose to put the battery in the REM pod, because the REM pod seems to generate a bigger field. And I do need to remind myself to get another battery, so then we can just have them all. So that is all the equipment out that is most important. The ball has just stopped now. That's crazy, just as we've stopped going through it. And I pulled the bag away. But anyway, we have got a couple of other bits that we like to use as well. So we've got a laser grid, which we like to use when we're indoors because we have a wall to use. So what we typically do is we'll shine the laser from here and it'll put loads of green dots on the wall. I'll quickly show you guys, actually, it'll be easier. It'll be easier. No, we won't, because I've left it at home on the side. So we'll scrap that idea. We haven't got the laser grid today, chat. But what we do have is an EVP recorder. So we've used this a couple of times as well. And oh, the ball's going off again. Hope it's this active when we actually start trying to communicate. So what this does is records and obviously plays back on loudspeaker. So we use this sometimes if it is quiet, when we get a quiet spell, to ask some questions and record ourselves asking some questions. The balls started going again. And sometimes we can hear little things back. So we haven't had nothing major on any of our last streams that we've used the EVP. We've just had a whisper and another thing as well. I think it was like a cough. But hopefully we might be able to pick something up using that tonight in here as well. Right, guys. So that is all the pieces of equipment that we use. The ball's going again. Right, I'm going to stand up. I'm going to place the REM pod over in this doorway, which is this black thing. I'm going to place Quizzy over on the radiator. One more thing as well that we haven't introduced. Kathy, big love to you for becoming a subscriber as well. Thank you so much, Kathy. Welcome to the sub fam. So the headless lady, guys, the headless lady. She is a music statue. And what we do with this is we twist it up and it plays a little song that you guys can hear as I'm speaking. And the spirits can use this music and this music statue as a source of energy. So if they are weak, and we've got some weak spirits here tonight that just need that little bit extra energy, rather than me giving off my own energy and me getting drained while I'm here alone, we use the music statue and it seems to work wonders. It seems to build that energy up when it is weak. So that is the music statue. Right, I'm just going to place these bits of equipment out, guys, and then I will be back with you. So that's a REM pod stop now. I'm going to place the ball that is flashing and place these other three out as well. So I'm going to place these out in the four corners of the room, guys. I'll bring you with me, actually. I feel safer when I bring you guys with me. So we've got a ball in this corner, that corner, and that corner. I'll place a ball in the doorway as well, maybe just a bit back. I'm not even, we'll place it there, look. I'm not even stepping out of the room now. Quizzy, I'm going to place at the bottom of the radiator, as always. And then the music statue we're going to place on top of the radiator as well. Where should we put the K2? I reckon we should put the K2 over here with that ball, because we do seem to get energies that like to show themselves in this corner. So if we put that there, perfect. So we've got everything set out. Maybe one more ball. I could hear like a REM pod going off in my head then. I'm going to place this one on that corner. Gone very warm all of a sudden. Unzip my jacket. Right, we're going to turn it over to a green light as well, guys, so it is easier for people to spot anything, and it's a lot less harsh on the spirits as well. It's not as bright. Now, if we do see anything tonight, guys, on the screen, any screenshots you guys managed to take or any screen recordings, we have a section over on Discord called Live Screenshots. You can post them into there and share the screenshots with other members of the community and see if they can see what you've seen. Now, we also use a second device for word bank and necrophonics. We use word bank to begin with, which I'm going to turn on now. I still haven't finished my cigarette, by the way. So word bank is on now. And we're going to start trying to communicate. If there's any spirits inside this room with me, could you please make your presence known? You can make your presence known by touching one of the balls I've placed out in the corners of the room. The small balls. They won't cause you any harm. If you do touch them, they will begin to flash. It's a very good way to show me that you can hear my voice and that you are here with me. Or I've placed a white teddy bear down in front of the radiator inside this room, on the floor. You can touch the teddy bear's hand or its leg and it'll begin to flash. And that will show me that you're inside this room and that you can hear me as well. Could you speak into the device I'm holding in my hand, please, if you can hear my voice? Spirits, I'm not here to cause you any harm. I'm not here to upset you in any way. I'm a friendly person. I've been here before. You don't have to be afraid of me. Can you show me that you're here with me? I can feel your presence in the room. You don't have to be shy or scared. Would you like me to show you how to use the teddy bear?
Pain.
Pain. Who's coming through saying pain? Are you one of the victims? Ball's going off outside. If you are one of the victims, can you step inside the room with me, please? If you're inside this room with me now, there is a white teddy bear just on the floor in front of the white radiator. Can you touch that white teddy bear in its hand or its leg for me, please? I've gone freezing. Stephanie. Stephanie, thank you for stepping forward. My name's Ryan. I don't want you to be scared of me. I'm not here to cause you any harm. I'm not here to upset you. I'm a friendly person. And I'm somebody you can tell your story to. Did you die inside this house? Stephanie, did you die inside this house? Stephanie, you don't have to be frightened to communicate with me. You're very brave for stepping forward. How old are you, Stephanie? Can you tell me how old you are?
Far away.
Far away. Stephanie, come towards my voice. If you can hear my voice, come towards my voice. Use my voice as a guide. And keep following my voice. You're not too far away because I can feel you. And I can hear you. You're with me now, Stephanie. You're inside the room with me. It's safe in here. Thank you for touching the teddy bear. Can you tell me how old you are? I'm 23, Stephanie. How old are you? Can you touch the teddy bear again for me, please, Stephanie, if you can hear me? Some noise is coming through there. You touched the teddy bear on its hand a moment ago. You do it again for me, please. Are you scared, Stephanie? If you're scared, let me know you're scared by making one of the items flash. Make one of the balls of the teddy bear flash for me. Are there any other spirits here that can hear my voice, that would like to step forward? If Stephanie is feeling weak, or any other spirit, the music that you can hear is coming from a music statue I've placed out in the room. Now you can use that music statue as a source of energy. You can build your energy up from it. You're more than welcome to use it to build your energy up, and then you can use that energy to communicate with me. Stephanie is still inside the room with me. Spirits, you don't have to be scared to step forward. I'm not here to cause you any harm. I'm somebody you can tell your story to. I'd like to know what happened. Are there any spirits here that use this place as a hiding place? Did you run away and hide in the attic inside this building? Right guys, let's turn Necro on. I'm going to turn Necro on. Just to see if they're still with us. Inside the room, see if we can pick them up. See how busy it is. Because I'm sensing a few. They're not stepping forward and touching the equipment, which is strange again. So Necrophonics, guys, is basically another application that we use. It uses radio frequency, it scans through radio frequency, and spirits can speak through radio frequency. So we're listening out for high-pitched, low-pitched noises, voices, screams, whispers, things like that, guys. Sometimes we do get little snippets of radios coming through, a bit of music or an advert, but you can definitely distinguish the difference between the two. So we're going to start that now. So it can be uncomfortable for some people to listen to. If that is you guys, then turn your volume right down on your device, and I will get the community to drop a comment in the chat once we stop using Necro. We're going to be using it for about 5 minutes, and then we'll stop and see what we have. So I'm going to start Necro now, guys. Again, if it is uncomfortable, just turn your volume right down and keep an eye out in the comments section for Necro stopped. So here we go, guys. Stephanie, if you're still inside this room with me, can you speak for me, please? That was a foreign language. Stephanie, can you hear my voice? Curse. Stephanie, what's cursed? Me. Why are you cursed, Stephanie? How are you cursed? Be loud and clear, Stephanie. Don't let them speak over you. Stephanie, I can't see. You need to tell me. Or show me. Can you show me? You shall see. That's what she just said. You shall see. Get out the house. Stephanie, is there anybody else with you? Who's cursed you all, Stephanie? Tell me who's cursed you all. Who's cursed you? I can smell gas. It's like there's somebody walking. Right, I'm going to stop Necro there, guys. I'm going to stop Necro there. Can we drop a comment for those people who turn the volumes down, just to let them know we've stopped? So that's a new one for here. That is a new one. We've not had a curse before. Is it possible for an evil energy to put a curse then up onto more energies? Is that possible? Is that possible? Like, is he actually capable of doing that? It is possible. Stephanie, if I am in danger standing inside this room or inside this building, can you make one of the equipment flash, please? One of the balls or the teddy bear. If I am in danger, make one of them flash for me, please, to let me know. I don't think we're in danger. I don't think we're in danger. I think we're good. I think we're good. I am hunting alone, Sharky. And I still haven't finished my cigarette that I walked in here with an hour ago. What the fuck is that? Chat, can you hear that? That's fucking weird. I've never heard that. I've never heard that inside this building ever. It was like a scratching on the wall, but it sounded like it was coming from the light switches. Spirit, if you can hear my banging, can you copy me, please? Can you make the same noise back? Spirit, if you can hear me, please copy my noises. That's fucked up, that. That's weird. Never had that before. Never had that before. Right, I'm going to turn word bank on again. Yo, Greta, thank you for the love you. Even the phone's picking up an energy. Stephanie, are you still inside this room with me? I'm just going to turn the music statue on. Yes, kids. there any other spirits here that would like to make themselves known? If there is a spirit here that can see me, can you copy what I do, please? Can you come to this white teddy bear and touch the teddy bear in his hand? Can you copy me, please? Why is the music statue not working? Wow. Okay, it was holding on to the music statue. Thank you for touching the ball, spirit. Was you just holding on to the music statue to use that energy? Very brave of you to step forward. Thank you for touching the ball. You can use the music statue as much as you like to build up your energy.
Watch.
Watch. It just said watch. Okay, I'm watching. What do you want to show me? What do you want to show me? He's doing it again. That fucking noise in the light switch. Stopped. Is it you that's making the noise on the wall? Are you scratching the wall? Keep getting a very cold breeze go across the front of me. Statue's paused again. Let's just see if this REM pod's still working. Right. The REM pod's still working. Spirit, can you go close to the black object that just lit up and made a noise in the doorway. Can you stand close to that for me, please? Who's inside this room with me? Tell me your name. I'd much rather call you by your name. My name's Ryan. Another big whiff of gas. How weird. Spirit, I can feel you inside the room with me. If it is you, Stephanie, I'd appreciate if you could confirm, please. Or if it is another spirit that has entered the room with me, tell me your name, please. Introduce yourself. I'm a friendly person, I won't cause you any harm. Can you make a noise for us? If you don't want to make a noise in this room, you can do it from another room. Right, I'm going to place a ball. Seen a couple of comments asking for a ball at the top of the stairs. So So I'm going to leave the camera here because as soon as I walk out of that doorway, I lose signal. So if I leave you guys here, and then at least if anything happens to me, you guys have seen it. You witnesses, okay, chat? You witnesses. I'm back safe, chat. Spirit, I've placed a ball at the top of the staircase. It's a small ball. If you touch that ball, it'll begin to flash. And that will show me that you are close to the ball. Oh, I know he doesn't like me, Rock Chick, I know. I know he doesn't, but I don't like him either, so it's all good. Right guys, we'll do Necro again for 5 minutes before we leave this room. And we go across to the other room. So again, for those of you who have... Wow, the music statue went proper funny then. So for those of you guys that have just joined and don't know what Necro is, it's an application that we use which scans radio frequency and picks up spirit voices. Sometimes we do get radio snippets through from radio channels and adverts, but what we're listening out for is whispers, high-pitched, low-pitched voices, cries, screams, things like that. It's very easy to distinguish the difference. It can be uncomfortable for some people to listen to, so if that is you guys, then turn your volume right down on your device. And when we've finished using Necro, I'll get the community to drop a comment and let you guys know that Necro is stopped so you can turn your volume back up. What brought you here? I've been here a few times, Spirit. I'm sure you know that. I'm sure you all... Stroke. I'm sure you all remember me. And you remember my voice. So we just had what brought you here, and straight after, stroke. Right, we're going to turn Necro on, guys. Going to turn Necro on. Spirit, step forward and speak to me. Music statue. I can see you. Are you inside this room with me? Show me that you're inside this room with me by touching the teddy bear or one of the balls, please. You're safe to communicate with me. Don't let him stop you. Is it just me, or is it every voice that's coming through? Sounds like the gagged, sounds like something's over the mouth. Like I've got visions of lips sewed together with thread and needle and all sorts. Like like they're trying to talk like this, like they're not getting the back feet, like the lips aren't moving. They can't speak properly. And something speaking over them, yes. Has he stopped you from speaking? I can't, to be honest, Roxy. Get out. He's here under. Where's he at? Tell me where he is. Where is he? Look how quiet that's gone now. Me. Do it. Right, I'm going to stop it there, guys. I'm going to stop it there. Can we drop a comment in the chat? Let people know that Necro stopped. So he's underneath somewhere, 100%, because as soon as that came through, as soon as that female voice said he's hiding underneath, it went dead, it went quiet. She just blew his cover. She just blew his cover. Now there is no basement or cellar here. Not one that we can get access to anyway. There is no doorway or like trap door that you can lift up or anything like that. That's obvious. So to my knowledge, there is no cellar or basement here. But it could have meant under the ladder, underneath the ladder, or underneath the staircase, or underneath the room we stood in. Could have meant anything. That's why I asked her where, underneath where. And she couldn't tell us. But it sounds like the women's lips tonight are like stuck together. It sounds like the mumbling, like they're being gagged, like they can't speak properly. They can make a noise and kind of make it sound like they're talking, but it's not clear at all. Yo, Mr. and Mrs. Kelly, thank you for the gifts. It's very strange. Very strange. Right, guys, should we move on to the next room? Should we move to the next bedroom? I do this alone, Tia, yes. I do this alone. Guys, if you're wanting to come with us one time on a live ghost hunt, we are holding an event on the 5th of November. It's just under 2 weeks away. It is on a Saturday. We're doing a ghost hunt at the Alhambra Theatre in Morecambe. And tickets are £20 each. And if you are travelling from a distance, we do have some cheap hotels in Morecambe. They're not 5 stars, they aren't brilliant, but they are cheap and cheerful. So you could stay over the night and make a 2 days out of it maybe. But if you are interested and would like to attend, the tickets are £20 per person. And the event starts at 9:30 and finishes at 3:30 the following next morning. We're also doing a meet and greet on the same day, so again, Saturday the 5th. And the meet and greet's going to be on Morecambe Promenade between 3 and 6 p.m. You guys are more than welcome to come down, say hello. And all information is on our Discord, guys. It's on Discord. Right, I'm going to go around. I'm going to collect the equipment up and put it in the bag. And then we'll move through to the next room. Are we enjoying the first stream back in a while, chat? Are we enjoying tonight so far? Let's see some blue hearts in the chat if we're enjoying the night so far. Love it, guys. Yes, Gerard. The Discord link, guys, is in our TikTok bio. Did I even say that right? I don't think I did. Our Discord link is in our TikTok bio, guys. Join our Discord, it is free and it is the best way to keep up to date with all our lives, announcements, and also a great place to chat with other members of the community. Right. Got one we've got one ball at the top of the stairs. Let's go, Greta. Thank you for the love you. Can't believe we smashed that gift goal tonight, chat. It's incredible. Big up, Kathy. Everybody else that contributed as well to the Sunday roast. Thank you, guys. What could we do? What could we do? Let's do butterflies. I like butterflies. Right, the live may crash or buffer as I move through to the next room, guys. Just keep refreshing our live on your TikTok and we should be back as soon as possible. Yep. Little bastard. Slamming doors. Let's go, guys. Are we back? Can we remember this room? Yo, horse mama, thank you so much for the butterflies. This room gives me the creeps. This is the room right here, chat. This is the room where he's known to be the closest to. We've had the strongest visual from him inside this room, just at that doorway that we're looking at there now. We had Quizzy placed down there in the doorway, and we had the laser grid on. And we actually seen his hand come in front. Once we slowed the screen recording down, you could actually see his hand come in front of Quizzy and pull Quizzy backwards. Fucking crazy. The last time we were here as well, he was peeking around the door. So the door frame here, he was peeking around from about this far up, and you could just see, every now and then you could just see his head and his shoulder peeping around the corner looking at us. Yo, Kerry becoming a subscriber as well for the first time. Big love, Kerry. Thank you for hitting that sub button, you're awesome. Holy fuck, chat, we're in Rising Star 1969. Oh, it's just because it's reset 6 minutes ago, that's why. That's why. Yo, big up everybody, you're incredible. You're incredible. Right, I'm going to place Quizzy in Quizzy's favourite spot, the doorway. We'll place a couple of balls out on the music statue. Mary, thank you for the lightning bolts. Guys, any gifters I've missed, thank you guys so much. It's really unnecessary, but greatly appreciated, so thank you. I'm going to place K2 right next to the doorway. Oh, the doorway. To the right of the door there. I'm going to place the REN pod out in this doorway here as well. Yo, Kathy, thank you for the butterflies as well. Big love to you guys. Thank you. So the REM pod I've placed out in the doorway as well. Just there. So the idea of that is if... So, the ball's going off. Thank you for touching the ball, Spirit. Yo, Kathy, thank you for the butterflies. Mel with the cap as well, thank you, Mel. So I'm going to place Quizzy out. The K2's flashing as well, right next to that door frame. Alright. I'm going to place the music statue a bit closer to the doorway tonight as well. Oh, the ball's going off again. Thank you for touching the ball again, Spirit. Teddy bear hand. Both hands. Both hands on the teddy bear. And again. Thank you, Spirit. K2's going mad. K2's on orange. Right, okay. Composure. Woo-wee. Well, that was a lot at once, wasn't it? The K2's back down to a solid green. Whoa, who's just sent the piano? I just seen the last end of it. Paige, thank you so much for the music note. Spirit, thank you for touching the ball and the teddy bear. I'm not 100% sure what I thought was behind me, Linz. Just heard something. Paige, thank you for the confetti. Right, guys. Word bank is back on. Now, chat, just remember to keep an eye on the right-hand side of this door frame here, okay? About this high up. Just keep watching for him peeking his head round, because he will. I know he will. Spirit, you were very brave to touch the teddy bear the way that you did. You touched the teddy bear on both hands. Can you do that again for me, please? Got noises. Thank you. What about telling us your name? Can you tell me your name? K2's flickering away as well. It's flickering between green and orange, so it's just picking something up. It's not very strong. Killed. Here we go. Pushing buttons tonight, you are, my friend. Was you the killer, or was you a victim? If you was the killer, can you touch the teddy bear, please?
How many?
Just touch it once for me, please. Was you the killer? K2 is going up to orange now. Or are you a victim? Was you killed? Was you killed inside this house? If you was, can you touch the teddy bear, please, to confirm?
Library.
Library. Stephanie, are you still here? Can you hear my voice? What's the name of the spirit that touched the teddy bear? When I placed him down, you touched him on both of his hands. It's very safe for you to do so, and you're more than welcome to. Don't feel guilty or ashamed. That's what the teddy bear's there for. Or you could touch one of the balls again. You touched the ball in the room to my left. Could you touch that for me again? Yes, KJ, we do have a YouTube. So guys, if you do fall asleep or you miss any of our lives tonight or any time in the future, you can always watch our live stream back the day after on YouTube. Be available for you to fully watch back. So if you haven't already, make sure you head over to our YouTube and hit subscribe there and turn notifications on. 15. Is that how many victims are here? Or is that how many people you killed? The link to our YouTube, guys, is in the TikTok bio. If you click on our TikTok bio, there's a link tree. Click on that and then click on YouTube, guys. It's 15 the amount of people you killed. K2's gone solid green. Absolutely nothing on the K2. Absolutely nothing. Solid green. Can you reach out and touch that white teddy bear again for me, please? I'm seeing it as well, guys. Top window pane. Step inside this room with me. Don't be afraid of me. I'm not here to cause you any harm.
Poke.
Poke the teddy bear. Or one of the balls. Can you poke them? K2 started flickering again. I do have the EVP, Matt. Should we try the EVP? Put one in the chat if we should try the EVP. Hi Granny Mo, you good? Well, let's do EVP. Right guys, so with the EVP, what we do is we don't leave it as long in between asking questions. So we ask a series of questions for around 2 minutes while we're recording. And then what we do is we stop the recording at about 2 minutes and play the full recording back and see if we can hear anything on the recording that shouldn't be there. So I'm going to leave word bank on while we do this as well. Right. So EVP is turning on. It is turned on. I'm going to start it now, guys. It's recording. Joe, thank you for the hand heart, big love. Are the victims that died inside of this house to a man here with me tonight? Can you hear my voice? How many victims are inside this house with me? How did you die? How did he kill you? Can you see me? Can you hear me? Is he stopping you from communicating with us? Is he here right now? Right guys, I'm going to stop it there. 2 minutes and 3 seconds. On the EVP. And I'm going to play it back. I'm going to play it back now, guys. I'm new to this, what can a dangerous spirit do? So everybody that's watching this live stream now, guys, you are all safe. Nothing bad can happen to you. You're not in any harm. No negative energy can come over through the phone and harm you in any way. The only person that's vulnerable to any kind of spiritual attack tonight is myself. Just had Jordan come through. Jordan, are you inside this room with me? If you are, can you please confirm by touching the white teddy bear I've placed down in the doorway, on its hand or its leg? K2's flickering again. Now he does like to give false names out, does this guy? He likes to try and trick, so I lower my guard, and he's got opportunity to attach. So he does like to give out false names. Right, we're going to play back this EVP now, guys. See if we can hear anything, see if we picked anything up. It's not 100%, but we can only see if we did. So there we go. Are the victims that died inside of this house to a man here with me tonight? Can you hear my voice? How many victims are inside this house with me?
Play with me.
Play with me.
How did you die?
Let me just pause that. So I've just paused the EVP. He's just asked me to play with him. He said, play with me. I'm going to carry on the recording now and just ignore that.
How did he kill you? Can you see me? Can you hear me?
Right, that's the ending there, guys. So we didn't pick anything dramatic up there on the EVP. Not that I could hear anyway. Don't know if you guys heard anything there, but I didn't hear anything out of the ordinary. We didn't catch anything there. Yeah, guys, so the face that you're seeing in the top window is possibly DR. I can't say it because I'll call him out. But it is quite possibly the DR, guys. Horse Mama, thank you so much for the butterfly again. So for the new people that have just joined, not sure what DR is or who he is, he's a bad energy that resides inside of this building. He's tried attacking me before and failed. I was too strong for him. And ever since he's tried playing a game, tried pretending to be good energy, but we're always one step ahead and he doesn't like it. But yeah, he's here for the past two times including tonight, so this is our second time. Both times that we've come here recently, I felt him as soon as I've walked through the door. I felt him. Whereas the couple of times previous to that, I didn't. So the reason why I can't call him out is because if I call him out, table. If I call him out, it gives him that boost of energy. Now this guy, this energy is very strong, chat. He is very strong. Now before he attacked me, he was the one that pulled Quizzy back. Now he is the only spirit that we have come across that's been strong enough to show himself, not only on camera, but through a laser grid at the same time as pulling 41. See, he's trying to stop me talking. He's the strongest one that we've had. It's been strong enough to show himself while pulling that white teddy bear there back towards the staircase. He doesn't like me talking about him either, because he knows that I'm onto him. He knows that I know how he's working. Offended, yep. I bet you are. So are all them victims. Unfortunately, we haven't got the laser grid with us tonight. I charged it up before I came out, and I've left it sat on the side. So we don't have the laser grid tonight, unfortunately. Where do we send photos? So there's a section over on Discord called live stream screenshots. I think that's what it's called, live stream screenshots. And you can send them in there, guys. Yeah, KJ, I've done a Ouija board before I started doing lives on TikTok, and it wasn't a good experience for me. So I haven't done one since. Exactly, Dan. You don't try and overpower, because that leads to battle. The best thing that you can do with a bad energy is show it no fear whatsoever, and you show that you're in charge. You don't have to overpower, but you need to show that you are the person that's wearing the pants here, and you are in charge. if you show any kind of weakness, any kind of fear, or you let it boist you around and tell you what to do, that's where you'll start having problems, and that's where it's perfect time for it to attach to you and cause you a lot of problems. So it seems that he just is not letting anyone through. Play with me, table 41, and then was offended. K2's flickering orange again though. Spirit, can you touch the teddy bear for me, please? On its hand or its leg. I can see that you're very close to the doorway. Teddy bear is very soft to touch. It's a cuddly teddy bear. Jordan, you stepped forward before. Is the spirit named Jordan still here? He knows that I'm onto him. I thought if I tried calling him by the name he give, we might have got a reaction there, but we didn't. Right guys, let's use Necro again. Let's use Necro. So Necro, again guys, for the new people who've just joined, it's another application that we use. It scans radio frequency. Sometimes we get little snippets of radio come through, but what we're listening out for is high-pitched, low-pitched voices, whispers, screams, things like that. You can definitely tell the difference between the two. It can be uncomfortable for some people to listen to, so if that is you, then turn your volume down on your device, and I'll get the community to drop a comment in the chat once we've stopped Necro. I'm going to be using it for about 5 minutes. I'm going to wind the music statue back up before I turn it on as well. And we'll see what we can pick up on Necro again inside this room. Right, let me switch, let me turn this music statue up. That K2 is going mad. Right, I'm starting up Necro now, guys. And here we go. Can the victims that are inside this house please step forward? People. If you speak out, we'll be able to hear you. Don't let him stop you from speaking. Pushed me down. He's here. He pushed me down. That just confirms. Yeah, the stairs just, that's what he did to a lot of his victims. He used to listen. Monster. Crying. How old is he? I'm 23 if you're asking how old I am. Twenty. 20. How old are you? Can you tell me? "24. What did he do to you? Keep talking to me, you're doing well. Male voice just said don't. I'm going to stop it there, guys. Can we drop a comment in the chat, let people know that we stopped necro? That was the clearest we've heard from victims in a while, that was. So that's just confirmed again tonight that he did kill his victims by pushing them down the stairs. So what we originally knew was the victims would run away from a close by hospital, and they ran away from said hospital because they were crazy or they didn't want to be there. They were being abused, so they ran away. And this is the first house that's within running distance of where they were running away from. I can't say exactly where because it gives away my location. But this is the house where they all used to run to hide. Now the bad energy was a worker at where they ran away from. And he used to find them in the attic. So they'd hide in the attic. And once he found them, he'd torture them, mess around with them a bit. And then he'd kill them by chucking them down the staircase, which is just on the other side of Quizzy there. Where Quizzy is the top of the staircase. I will show you guys in a second. I'll hold the phone around though, I'm not going to stand there. And he covered up the bodies, he covered up the deaths, they were never found. He did that with a lot of his victims until he passed away. So that's just confirmed with all the falls and things like that. Yo, Eric, thank you for the butterflies. Wow, we're 50% through that target already, chat. You're incredible, man. So that just confirms everything there tonight again. Wow. Wow, 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 wow. I just moved my head torch and I had a full fucking figure stood right in that doorway there where the radiator is. Wow, full figure. Wow, that's just sent shivers right through my body. That's the REM pod. The REM pod's just gone off. Holy fuck. Okay. If there's a spirit that's just stepped inside this room with me, can you touch one of the balls I've placed down, please, inside this room? I'm not here to cause you any harm. I'm a friendly person. Did I just see you in the doorway before you stepped in here? Was that you? K2's on a solid orange there. I swear to God, chat, I just looked this way like that, and as I turned my head torch in the corner of my eye, a full figure just stood right in that doorway, filling the full doorway. And then the REM pod went off. He's not in that top window anymore either. How fucking weird. Yeah, he doesn't like he doesn't like me talking about it. The spirits that are in here that we found out this through, that K2 went all the way up to red then and just straight back down to a solid green. So all the victims we spoke to and that we've learnt this information from, we've been very lucky to, because he's been holding these victims in silence for a very, very long time, and it's took a lot of patience and a lot of time to come here and investigate this and try and get the victims to speak and communicate with us and trust us. So with all these little bits of information that we've collected over our visits that we've been here, we've kind of put them all together and got a storyline. Eric, big love, thank you for the butterflies. And I think we're getting closer to cracking the story. I do think there is something else left that we don't know yet. And that's what he doesn't like. He doesn't like the fact that we are learning and we are going to find out something that's never, ever, ever been uncovered before. I think that's what he's worried about. That was crazy. That was crazy. Literally stood right in this doorway where the radiator is. Not this first one where the REM pod is. That second one over here filled the doorway. And as I said it to you guys, the REM pod in this doorway started going off. Fucking crazy. Crazy. Wow, guys, we're also only 2 new subscribers away from hitting level 2 on that competition this week for subscribers. Big love to you guys. Thank you to all the new subscribers tonight. Thank you for helping us on this competition this week as well. D, thank you for the butterflies as well. Big love to you. This is just a crazy place, chat. This is a crazy place. He likes interrupting me when I speak about him, but I've got to be careful when I speak about him, as we've said a bit earlier. If I call him out, if I say his name, he grows stronger, he gets energy from that. Whereas if I talk about him, not necessarily call him out, and say out loud what he's been doing and what he has done, he doesn't like that. So he tries to stop me by distraction. And the distraction is touching a teddy bear, touching the ball, touching the REM pod, because that's going to get me to stop speaking what I'm speaking about and focus on what's happening in the room. So he's a very, very clever spirit as well. But I'm a very, very clever investigator. And it seems like we have both met our match. And we're good rivals against each other, I think. Good rivals. Yeah, guys, we always do the routine of protection when we get back to the car. We do the Lord's Prayer and we smudge our equipment and myself in the car as well. So I think we'll spend 5 more minutes, guys, on trying to get any victims coming forward to use the equipment, but I really don't think we're going to get anything now. I think he's got them all at bay. Yo, Paige, thank you for the butterflies as well. You guys are awesome, thank you. Yeah, Jess, downstairs we have signal issues, so there's 2 or 3 rooms inside this building that I get good signal, so we can keep live streaming. The other rooms we get no signal whatsoever. It's because of the signal blockers that are around the house as well. Due to where the house is, we've got signal blockers. Yo, Kathy, thank you for the butterflies. Big love to you. Right, guys, I'm going to use Vox for the last 5 minutes, okay? And we'll see if we can listen to anything on Vox. So Vox is the same as Necrophonics. It scans radio frequencies Sometimes get little snippets of radio come through, but again, we're listening out for low pitch, high pitch voices, the screams or cries or whispers, things like that. So I'm going to turn Vox on now, guys. Again, it can be uncomfortable as well for some people, so if that is you, turn your volume right down and we'll let you guys know in the chat when we've turned it off. Professor. Are there any spirits inside this room that would like to talk to me? Please step forward. Oh guys, you've smashed that goal. Big love everybody. Thank you. Step forward and speak into this device, please. Look how quiet it is.
Get some of that.
It's just bits of radio coming through there. K2's still on a solid orange over there, chat. You can just see it on the screen. Flickering orange now. Tell us your name, please. What's your name? You were strong enough to show me you in person and walk into the room and set the pod off. So tell me your name, please. Can you be a bit more clear? Say it loud and clear for me, please. Give me a sign that you're inside this room with me. Quiet. How quiet is that? He's proper got them all tucked up now. See? Radio. Radio. Right. We'll stop Vox there, guys. Drop a comment in the chat. Let those who turned us down know that Vox has stopped now. My guessing is he's got all the victims right at bay now because one of them slipped up and gave us quite a big piece of information, or confirmed quite a big piece of information about him just before on Necro. So I think that's why we're really quiet now. I think he's got them. I think he's got them. Why can't we mention other creators? If you're talking about other creators in a good way, then we don't mind. But we don't. We just tend to keep other creators out of the comments section altogether, just to save any drama. It's the easiest way. It just stops a lot of drama. Right, guys. I think we'll call it an evening at that. I think we've had a good night. We've had maybe not so much again activity with the equipment, but with our bad energy here, we seem to have picked up on quite a lot more tonight about him and seen him a lot more, which is always good. You guys want to see the staircase, right? So I'm going to hold the phone around the corner and show you guys the staircase. That is the staircase there. That is the staircase. Right, I'm going to place you down. I'm going to collect the piece of equipment. Pack away. Guys, don't forget, for any future lives that we do, from now on TikTok, underneath our bio on the profile, there will be a live event registered. So if you go over to our TikTok and click on that live event, not just yet, as I haven't set it yet until I come off live tonight, but you can register for the live event, which will be our next live ghost hunt here on TikTok, and that will give you a notification when we go live. It is free to register, guys, and it just helps you guys getting any notifications in case you don't. Discord is the best way to keep up to date with everything as well, chat. If you want to keep up to date with all our announcements and things like that, you can talk to members of the community throughout the day. We've also got a VIP section for all the subscribers and all of the people that spend a lot of time chatting on our Discord server. We've got a VIP section for that, as well as VIP only games, which gives you guys a chance to win some cash prizes sometimes, or an exclusive piece of merch, Shits and Giggles merch. And again, that's just for subscribers and people who speak a lot on the Discord server and have a ranking of between 1 and 20. Now, if you did miss any of tonight's stream as well, guys, you'll be able to watch it fully back from start to finish tomorrow afternoon over on YouTube. We do have a YouTube channel, and we upload every one of our lives to YouTube the day after. So again, if you haven't already, make sure you head over there, hit that subscribe button and turn notifications on by hitting the bell icon which is next to it. Very good, guys. Right, I've got all the equipment, done all our shout outs. Now, everybody that's tuning off, big love to you guys. Thank you for tuning in tonight. I hope you have a good sleep and a good rest, and have an amazing Monday tomorrow. Thank you for being here, and I hope you've enjoyed tonight. For those of you guys that are sticking with us till the end, we've got a little walk back to the car to do. We've got our protection course to do, and then we've got the going home song. And right at the end, just before we end the live, we've got the good night song as well. Our YouTube link is in our TikTok bio, Dom's girlfriend, sorry. So if you go over to our TikTok and click the link tree, which is in our bio, and then click on YouTube, it'll take you straight to our channel. Right, guys, I'm going to set off outside the building now. I've got everything. I may lose signal, but just keep refreshing the stream, guys, if you are staying with us, and we'll be back as soon as possible. What info did he give you earlier? Oh, it wasn't the actual, it wasn't the bad energy that gave us the information, it was one of his victims. And she basically told us that he threw her down the stairs. Right, chat, let's go. Goodbye, spirits. Should be back. Are we back? How long have we been out? Since 10, half 10. Since half 10. Right, chat, let's go. Right. Very good. It is nice to feel some fresh air, to be honest, actually, tonight, chat. It's quite weird in there tonight. It was very warm feelings and very cold feelings. Very strange. Very strange. I just walked through one. I wasn't going to shout it out and start a big debate, but I just walked straight through a spider web. I'm not 100% sure if the spider was on it, but I'm sure I'll find out soon. Night Shell, big love. Guys, to anybody that's leaving us now to go get some sleep, thank you for tuning in tonight. You guys are awesome. I'm glad you've enjoyed the content, and we'll see you on the next live, guys. The next live is probably going to be Wednesday night. Either Wednesday night or Thursday night, but like I say, guys, keep an eye on the announcements section in Discord, and also on the event, which will be posted on TikTok after we end tonight. Wished. In the car, lock at the doors, happy days. Take you guys out. Tripod. When we're back again, so it's either going to be Wednesday night or Thursday night, guys, this week. Probably Wednesday, but like I say, keep an eye out on announcements in Discord, and we'll also be making the event here on TikTok for you guys to register on as well once we end the live tonight. So let's show you guys this quickly. Actually, let's show you guys this quickly before we do our protection. So this is our YouTube here, guys, as you can see. So all of these, videos, there we go. So all of these are our past streams that we've done here on TikTok. all available to watch back over on YouTube. Got lots to catch up on, guys, if that's what you'd like to do. Got lots of videos to catch up on, hundreds of hours. And that is our YouTube, guys. The link is in our TikTok bio. And then also we have Discord. So Discord, here is general section in Discord. This is where everybody chats throughout the day. We've got a lot of new people joined. That's members of the server, welcoming everybody in. So we have chats. Oh, we have chats like this throughout the day. And then over here we have announcements, which is at the top. You can get to this by pressing the 3 lines, guys. So once you join the server, up here in the top left, you've got 3 lines. If you click them 3 lines, it'll bring you to this menu here, which is all of our categories. So we've got announcements, which is where I make announcements. Very good way to keep up to date with our live streams. We've got rules, we've got a help section. We have the events which are happening in November. We've got the mods chat, which you guys won't see because you're not moderators. We've got VIP chat. If you are a subscriber or you've joined the subscribers tonight, I will be adding you to that after the live tonight. And then we have live screenshots. So this is where everybody posts screenshots from what they see on the live streams. So we've got a couple in from tonight already, look. Can't see them properly through my phone screen. I tend to look at these once I've come off live and I get home. I'll have a quick browse through them all, see if everybody's seeing what I've seen. Stuff like that. We've got a food chat. It's an awesome place to be at the end of the day, guys, okay? So if you're not already, just make sure you're heading over to our Discord, alright? Right, let's do it. We have our white sage. Hey, big love, Donna. Thank you. Good night, Joe. Big love. You should go to White Lady's Priory. I've never heard of it, Dan. So we're saging the 4 corners of the car. How do I join the chat with all the pics? So if you go over to our TikTok page, in our bio there's a link tree. If you click on that, it will take you to all of our socials, and what you're looking for is Discord. It is the first option. If you click on Discord, it'll take you straight to our server. Night Ruby, big love. Sage equipment. Right, guys. So Sage done. Our Father who art in heaven, hallowed be thy name. Thy kingdom come, thy will be done, on earth as it is in heaven. Give us this day our daily bread, and forgive us of our trespasses, as we forgive those who trespass against us. And lead us not into temptation, but deliver us from evil. For thine is the kingdom, and the power, and the glory, for ever and ever. Amen. Look at the likes, Ryan, 630,000. We've smashed it tonight, Eric. You guys have smashed it. Big love, everybody. Thank you guys so much for the love and support. We say at the start of the stream, throughout, and at the end, the best way you guys can show your love and support to me and the community, of course, is being here watching us live when we do these investigations, but also double tapping that screen for us, guys, getting them likes right up there. It helps us reach out to new eyes here on the platform and get new faces in the community. So it's a big help, and it is the best way. Also hitting that share button as well. We've had 178 shares on tonight's stream, guys. That's incredible. Big love, everybody. Thank you so much. Ryan, what happens if you don't do the sage? There's a possibility I could have been followed home And that there, what I've just done, kind of like just smudges everything out. Kind of gets rid of all negative energies that may have followed me back to the vehicle. Google it, mate, and read up about it next to the RAF base. Will do, Dan. Will do. Thank you. Right, guys, who's ready for the going home song? Let's see some blue hearts in the chat if we're ready for the going home song. Triple tapping, I like it, feisty. Triple tap them screens, baby. Hey, big love cookie, thank you. Let's do it, chat. Let's do it. If you know the lyrics, sing along with us. Here we go. Let's go.